Welcome to the channel. We will start immediately by having your first image. So a riddle for today, or the riddle of today. Well, first of all, you actually have these two. We will not use them like normally, but you have Aletheia, which is truth, and then you also have the medallion. So all that glitter is not gold. Is that a saying? Is it correct? I don't know, but that was the initial. There is something more to something anyway. Well, you have the village. Okay, so let's say it like this. First of all, a message here is one of the messages that is connected with the riddle is that the previous cards that we had, they, I feel or believe, are more connected with what will transpire, or a reflection of the path that you're already upon. So there is a journey here of thinking about a certain event, a story, a passion, a hobby, or something like that, or a relationship, or any kind of thing that you want or have a desire for. So the message is connected with, it's good to have dreams and hopes and beautiful to hold intentions about life, but there is something that is kind of making its way to you to connect back to something that you not have missed, but that you might have thought would not be as good as you thought or think that it will be. So there is a treasure to be found that is more rooted in something that you, so all the glitter is not gold. So to reverse that, because let's say that we have foreseen something and now let's mirroring it back, and the opposite of that is that like another thing, you can't judge a book by its cover. So there are treasures to be found in places or within a relationship, or within something or anything that you thought would not be there, or that you thought would not, like a blessing in disguise is connected with today's reading. So we will have a timing for you as well, and you will have a water crystal that will be kind of something to lean on, something to come back to when one thinks about the riddle. So to anchor it a little bit, but the water is fluid, it's spiritual, it's emotional, it's thoughtful, it's psychological. So your water crystal is love for humanity, connected with wisdom, which it's a beautiful water crystal. Beautiful. It's very symmetrical. It's very clear, very, very, very honest to the shape. If that is something that you can understand figuratively, it's honest to its shape. The shape looks honest. Your next card is splitting apart. Together with break free. Love for humanity. This is as literal as it is love for humanity in its grand whole, and love for human. Love for a human, or love for humans. We have splitting apart. And well, first of all, There is a message of to be grateful for where you have already, like you have come this far. There's a gratefulness that lies within that, but that gratefulness is more connected with someone else. Like, to express it like that, I am so grateful for all of this time that you have given to this particular thing, or I am so grateful for, yeah, the time is of essence. I'm so grateful for the time that you have given this far. There's a gratefulness. It starts with a gratefulness. So there's a riddle, right? So let's uncover it. With breaking free and splitting apart, it's like mountain above, earth below. Yeah, mountain above, earth below. It's a natural progression. The riddle is connected with a natural progression. But when you see the shadow aspect of this mountain and the village, or the ground, the earth, it is actually to make it more a seed that is being planted and reaching the surface. There is a light within that wants to come through. So the light is it's an excessive here, but maybe not to when it comes to the shadow. But if you look at the single top line of the fire and the volcano, there's a fire within. There is an inner flame that is coming through. There's an inner flame that is coming through you, or that is premating this whole story, that is wanting to be revealed, wanting to push forward. Let's have something more to understand what that might be. About, or the area. Just a single element. Activated intuition, change in progress. Activated intuition. So with activated intuition and the images of the mountain peak, and what we saw in the beginning with Alethea and with the medallion, it was the medallion, it was a hand reaching for the medallion. So here it's like, I don't know what that is quite, what she's reaching for, what she's holding, but it looks like an arrow that is actually returning, a circular movement of an arrow. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what that means. Let's continue and see if there is another message, like a direct message for you about this riddle. Oh wow. Your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Okay, so that was very literal. So allow the abundance. No, your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Okay. So there is actually a moving away from splitting apart. So let's just say that there is something that is actually coming to break the surface. The surface is being broken of something old, for sure. Or not. The earth is not old, but it sure is old. But the earth, like the kernel or the seed, it's breaking the surface. And to have an anchor with love for humanity, it's like, or love for human. It can also be a very strong indication of doing charity work in one way or the other, or being of help to one another, or like to stand up for one another, be there for one another. And maybe there is a breakthrough in a seed that has been growing within you. One of your gifts, one of your golden gifts, with this medallion and the truth. It can also be, to be honest, it can also be that there is actually a part of you that has saw, a part of you that might have seen, like, this is something that I would love to have, or I'm not talking about something physical, like an actual thing, medallion, like this sort of thing, or what you now have, what is now at hand. So what I want to come to is that you might have had an idea of, like, this is something that I want to, oh, this is something that I want to have, like, I want to say more a part of who you are, like, I want to learn, or I want to be more like this, or I want to actually have more of that, like something abstract, but something that is actually a vague soul calling that has been not immature, but just underdeveloped because it was not ready. It is now ready because it is in the light of truth. So your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. So I want to say something that is connecting you with other people, one or many, and that is a beautiful trait, an important personality trait, or something that is like really good to have as a, how do you say that, medmänniska, like a person that stands by another person, a person that is involved with another person or persons, a group, like to be humane, loving, kind, great listener, like, yeah, something like that. But it can be so many other things, but just a person that is very good to have in your life, because I see that it can be also that you're having traits like unselfish, a light worker, an earth angel, you might say. Energy of earth elements. Energy of earth elements. An intermediate practice. Energy of earth elements is your next card. Together with expression. Look at that. So, excuse me, there is just a revelation. Like, let's have a timing for this. There is a revelation for you. Like, you are revealing something for yourself. Like, you're standing, like, this is connected with the riddle, yes, but I just have to say, you're standing in the light of truth. It's like when the surface is broken, there is no turning back, and there is so much light, like success, abundance, light, truth. This is like the best. If you want to create something, if you want to expose something, if you want to put something on display, and you don't have this inner qualities of what I just said, it's quite empty, and it's like, no, no good. But when you anchor it like that, with light, with truth, with charity, with unconditional love, really. It's like whatever you want to express now, there is a really good timing for it. And what's accompanied by this really good timing is that it can actually really be that the external world is like, it's not that beautiful. But when you arrive now into this uh, sincere energy of revelation, who's standing within truth and within light, it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter, because what you're carrying with you, what you're developing, and what is actually your seed within, this is like unstoppable and beautiful. It's like harmony. It's beautiful creative energy here pushing through, but that is anchored and that is born out of the depth, like a lotus flower. Yeah, the beauty of the lotus flower. Excuse me. So you have two when it comes to the within a 6-month period, and your aura emanation from within surrounding is your next cards. This is the message of the timing for this reading. Within a 6-month period, and your aura emanation from within surrounding. The salmon renewal. And gateway. Look at that. Okay, so they are facing actually towards there. And I just have to show you the chest of the unicorn and the tree. Break free, gateway, portal, breaking the surface, salmon, renewal, which is actually breaking the surface all of the time when they are busy doing their thing. Their instinctual nature is to break the surface and to also go against the stream of diversity, adversity. Diversity or adversity? Difficulty, struggle. Like we talked about the water and the psychological aspect, or the intuitive, the spiritual aspect, the fluidity of the water, which is renewal here with the salmon. So we have osprey and we have salmon. I don't know if they eat fish. For sure they will eat fish, but the birds, I don't, maybe not, but I think they will. But this is not a fish to be eaten. This is a fish to consult with. Like, it's as if they are somewhat equal in the consultant of how to discuss matters at hand, how to consult one another when it comes to different origin, different aspects of renewal, perspective, skills, specific skills and traits, of course. Energy of earth element, so both are connected with some kind of forward movement in coming together, meeting, harmonizing, adapting to changes. So 2 aspects is connected here with the splitting apart and the riddle for you today here. There is a shadow aspect that is coming through, as it's important to see from another perspective. It's important to understand that there might be a turning back or backward movement, or a mirroring opposition, like something is being mirrored back to you, but when you look at the mirror, it's like it's reversed. So there is something about meeting like with the tree, downward, upward, the root system and the canopy, or the tree crown. I just feel that the riddle is connected with something like that, to see from backwards, to like to meet past with the future, and to make it like reverse. And I babble, but I continue to babble because that's what I see. There's a gateway, still there's a gateway, and there's activated intuition. So to have everything very, very clear and neat, it's not happening, like not here today in this reading anyway. But what I want to come to with the splitting apart and the fire, so the fire is extraordinary here and very little there, like, so the taming of fire is important, the taming of passion is important. So you have water element present, you have the earth element present, you have the wind element present with the osprey and the bird, and you also have the fire element present. But I see that the energy of earth is well balanced, the water is well balanced, the wind is well balanced. So what is here now connected is to activate this intuition, you need to learn how to balance through wisdom and love for humanity and love for people, love for a person. The passion and the fire is something that is actually connected here with the 6-month period, to learn how to adapt to where you put your energy, where you place your focus, where you choose to address or take a step back, perhaps something like that. I don't want to say to be lazy or to be more lazy than not, but I think that, okay, let's say to you like this, there might be a time of expansion, a great expansion. Say that a great expansion is waiting now. It is actually already present. It's time to learn how to use your energy wisely, because there are things to be done here. Like, there are things to be done here for the greater good. I wanted to say before, people who are working for the greater good, like healers, we talked about the earth angel, like in Swedish we call medmänniska, like a person that stands by another. But to live like that, to be someone that is there, like to be present. So with everything that you will learn now how to express, with all the seed growth that is actually here, it's important to use your time, your energy, your passion, your creativity wisely. Find a way to balance. Oh, we did not open all the cards. Prosperity with the water flowing. And the moon is important as well here. Okay, where's the light then? Look at that, the universe. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, I want to read this with... we will not make this reading. This is not a reading that is done yet. I will pause the video. There is a message here. I will pause the video and think a little bit. I just thought for just 1 second. So here is it. The message is connected with, actually, like, if you're used to have a lot of resistance in your past, if you're used to have a lot of resistance, like that is kind of within the energy of a struggle with emotions or emotional, or like things like where you have to like be on alert or have a stressful way of life when it comes to deal with emotions, or psychological, yeah, this or that. That is clearing itself now. It's a closed chapter. Like you're standing within truth, within the most beautiful truth. And this is like a confirmation that the struggle is kind of reaching this beautiful conclusion. And you can stand towards something new with light in your hand and light in your heart and the full expression of love. And what I also see now with the prosperity and the moon, I will say, so where is the light? So the light is love for humanity, love for a human being, unconditional. And it's like, it's just this beautiful flowing energy. It's not at all like this raving, I don't know how, when water is like floating really, really hard, and where the salmon is like actually upward, really strong back, I have to say, and movement. But here it's like pouring, the water is pouring, and it's prosperity. The energy is so lush. It's as if you have reached the place where you will be like a sanctuary, a safe haven, where you will be able to create, where you will be able to stand within how are you now, where have you, like I also see here with the gateway and the horse and the lushness of the horse as well, and the waterfalls. It's like a new place, a magical new place. This can be within you. This might be where you are creating yourself and practice how to express yourself with a more vulnerable and authentic approach. Extraordinary. It's very auspicious timing as well. A very auspicious timing. Oh my God, individuation. Yeah, I didn't had not even one sip. No matter. No bother. Individuation, coming full circle, experiencing and expressing your truth, your authentic self, majestic energy. You are blossoming. You will understand and see it all from a higher view. The feeling of living a meaningful life. Well, I am moved anyway. New directions are emerging. Wise choices are being made by you. Bird view perspective, cultivating non-judgment. Creative energy breaking through the sensation of being resilient, growing stronger in believing in yourself. Something exciting, something tangible is coming through. What used to hurt you is no longer an issue. Growing stronger in spirit, finding out more about the life purpose of yours. A magnificent change, transformation is finally here. Your aura is glowing, finding your way. Finally, the time is here. This is your reading for today. Connect that back with the medallion, with the Alethea. And you can find the riddle being connected here with it's even better than what you can imagine. Be safe. Peace and love.